Hello and welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Thursday, February 2nd, 2017. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice, not making any recommendations. Always for your favor. Wanted to give a shout out to a new subscriber, Sergey. Welcome to the community. Happy to have you here and look forward to hearing your comments on our videos. So with that, let's get into today's. Regular viewers well know we always start off with a look at the Russell Index, and for that we use the IWM, which is the ETF that represents the Russell 2000, and we step back to take a look at it on a 5-year monthly time frame. We've been paying particular attention to this light blue shaded line that offered resistance to the Russell over here in 2015, but it is now support because the candle for the month of November 2016, strong bullish candle with volume, pushed us through that light blue shaded line and up into the area that we're in right here, right now. It's the beginning of the month, and so at the end of this video I'm going to do a review of the big charts for those of you that want to stick around. But for now, I want you to note we've been talking about this candle for the month of December having a little more indecision in it. So this one is a nice bullish candle with a lot of authority. This one a little more indecision with a wick at the top and a wick at the bottom, followed by the candle for the month of January. Not so much indecision again. So here we are for February. So I think it's really important to understand the context of the candles on the monthly time frame. And keep those in mind as you look at the dailies and the weeklies. So let's move away from the big chart to the smaller time frame. We'll look at the 1-year weekly. We've been keeping an eye on this wedge pattern that the IWM is trading in. This is the same light blue shaded line that goes back all the way on the big chart. You can see the way price powered through that blue line with volume, nice authoritative candle. And then led us into the area that we're in right now. So note the way price is staying true to our vertical or this sloping trend line. The candle last week was fairly bullish. This week, so far, it's Thursday, we've got an undecided candle. So it'll be interesting to see the way this gets resolved. So let's move away from this small wedge pattern. So this is major support here, more minor support with the orange line on the daily chart. So let's get into this area here. We'll move it away from the weekly to the 3-month daily. There's the same wedge, same orange line, kind of dancing around this area. Offered lift here, but yesterday was a soft day. I'm going to zoom it in. You can see that price closed below the 8-day EMA. We use this blue line as our guide, which is the 8-day EMA. So price on the Russell closed below the 8-day EMA. So we will not put any fresh charts forward, but I will review. I've got 4 or 5 past Chart of the Day Cafe picks that look perky here. Should price recover today? I'm filming this at about 8:30 on Thursday morning. The futures look to be getting off to a soft start, but they've been improving slightly through the morning, so we'll see how the day resolves itself. But should this area hold, there are several charts that I think might be interesting to keep an eye on. So overall, the IWM, the Russell Index, is managing to hold this more minor area of support, our orange line. So yesterday was not a great day, and today we'll probably start off in the red and soft, but should it start to lift and defend this area and have an okay day or a bullish day and price move up and over that 8-day EMA, I'm going to show you a handful of charts that you might want to refer to. They're past Chart of the Day Cafe picks. They still have great value and all the scores that we're looking for. Before I go over there, though, I just wanted to remind newer viewers what we use as our guide. Everyone has their own way of doing things. I know you have your own, but I'm just not making any suggestions, but just showing you what I look for. I look for this pink line, which is the 3 EMA, moving through the blue line, the 8-day EMA, and lift. So I want to see this kind of a look. So I'm going to show you several charts that might be starting to give you that kind of a look. Starting with open text. We put open text forward here. I think they're announcing earnings today, so they had a nice lift out of our wedge, meandered around for a while, took off. Should those earnings be good today, we might be setting up for a fresh cross and check the scores. They're still there. Open text might be one to keep an eye on. Dual listed on both the Canadian and US side. The next one is Magna. We've been talking about Magna this week in our videos. Scores all there, looking perky, maybe setting up for a fresh 3 and 8 cross and a move out of this wedge. Pays a dividend as well. The next two are US only. Rice Midstream Partners, we put it forward in this area. It's all about being patient and waiting for that cross, at least for me. So it had that nice cross. These are daily candles, and it looks like it may be setting up for some lift in this area as well. The last one is Bank of New York Mellon. This was an early chart of the day cafe pick going back a ways, but I checked the scores. They are all still there. So if the market starts to get lift, it would make sense to me that the financials might start to be strong here. Bank of New York Mellon is a chart of the day cafe pick. Good scores, dividend, looking like it might be setting up for a fresh cross. So at the beginning of every month, I'm just going to take a few minutes out to review some of the big charts without drawings, just to get a perspective on where we are. And for that, I'm going to use the indexes themselves as opposed to the ETFs. So starting with the Russell Index, here we are right here, right now. So this is the candle shaping up so far for February, but worth noting the candle for the month of January, doji, wick at the top, wick at the bottom, indecision. So the market's deciding which way it wants to go, up or down. It's all about the follow through afterwards, but worth noting that, right? The next one is the INDU. Same thing, doji, although tons of volume, but a doji for the month of January, so it'll be interesting to see how February follows up on that. S&P, not so much, a stronger performance with the S&P. Here we are for the month of February. Bank Index, this is the candle for January, red candle, struggling a little bit more, the financials, so it'll be interesting to see how they perform in the month of February. And transports, same thing. We're heading into an area that could be considered a double top should this start to reverse. So you can see that this was an area of resistance in the past where the transports were rejected and had this price slide. Well, here we are right here, right now, although tons of volume. But these longer wicks would suggest more of a struggle. So keeping an eye on the transports in the month of February for sure. And the last one is the TSX, because a lot of us are Canadian. So 5-year monthly chart, we're getting into that territory where the TSX struggled before. And when it struggled, boy oh boy, did it ever struggle and sell off. So here's the candle for the month of January, shaping up so far for February, but you want to note that candle and you want to know where we are. So keeping a close eye. Just wanted to remind you that if you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to check out the discussion section. I'm going to post a little note in there Monday through Thursday. If there's a fresh 3 and 8 cross worth noting, I will put it in the discussion area. And just general notes and observations about the market day. And please feel free to comment yourself. I welcome your comments, good, bad, ugly, anything you want to see added, removed. Are these videos too long, too short? You let me know and I will try to accommodate. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend, and we'll put our next video out on Tuesday.